What's up? What's up, chat? We're, what the fuck? Oh boy. Injustice 2, play the beta now. I thought Injustice 2 was already out. So much news. Holy shit. Sonic Forces. Space Pirates, Spaz 2, and Zombies. What? Neo. Now available. That's cool. Hitman Game of the Year edition. Oh. I always like looking at the Steam stuff. Turns out I don't actually need. There it is. Gonna be playing New Gage Half-Life because, duh. Remove. Add. And we'll do this one. Alright, so. Oh yeah, I can remove Black Desert Online, because fuck that. Alright. So. Oh, that's good. It works. So I am going to be streaming a game that I've streamed lots of times before. It's nothing different. But it's the game that basically started me into games. The other game, there's a key handful of games that really got me hooked into gaming. This one has to be numero uno on the list. Half-Life, the OG, the original. It's a lot of people have mixed feelings about it, especially with the whole Half-Life 3 thing. I'm right there with you. I think Half-Life 3 is long overdue. I think 19 years since the first game came out, and we're only on, episode 2, is kind of silly. And I know episode 2 came out in like 2007 sometime, I believe. It's 2006 or 7. And I know that's 10 years old now, which is just stupid and silly to think about. That we went 10 years without a Half-Life game, which is kind of retarded. I honestly don't think that Half-Life 3 at this point will ever happen. I used to have high hopes every year when E3 would roll out, and I heard that Valve would be there. I would always be like, man, this is going to be the year, This is going to happen. No. No. No, it's not. No. Never. In fact, last year, or this year, yeah, this year, Valve went, and I was like, oh god. I can't think of anything else, besides like Portal 3, which would be fucking stupid. Like, if you give me Portal 3 before Half-Life 3, I'm gonna be kind of pissed off. But, god, like, Half-Life 3 would be great. It would be the final game. They wouldn't have to do a single other one. I just need the end, Or if they were going to make another game and then continue dedication and work on it. Cool. I'm all aboard. At least just the final chapter. Just the final one. I don't care. But no. No. They decide to give us a fucking Dota 2 card game that no one gives a flying fuck about. Nobody. No one gives a rat's fucking ass about a card game. There's too many out. You got Hearthstone, which is great. Don't get me wrong, it's great. You got Gwent, which is the Witcher part of the card games, which I've never played. I hear it's okay. And then you have The Elder Scrolls Legends, which I have not played. It looks interesting, but I have not played The Elder Scrolls Legends, so whatever. And there's a bunch of other card games, mobile and PC, that it's oversaturated. Let it be. At least for now. But no. No. Valve had to get their fucking feet wet and their pockets full of the card game shit. And this is probably the first time I've ever talked down about Valve, because I originally believed that Valve was great and probably the best game publisher ever, but that's not even, or the game studio ever, which it still is to a degree. But all they do is they're just a launch platform now. They don't even make games. Minus the stupid card game that's coming out. No one gives a flying fuck about it. Nobody. In fact, when they were starting to do the debut trailer of the card game, everyone was stoked. There was so much hype, and then all of a sudden, when it released, whenever it said what it was, the crowd's voices said it for themselves. Like, everyone was either appalled, just completely turned off, or enraged. And that kind of tells you what your fans are wanting. Like, give us what we want. I understand things take time, but you've been saying it's going to come out for a while, and here we are 10 years later. So, and then after Mark Laidlaw wrote the thing that he did, and yes, I read it as soon as I found out, I honestly don't think it's going to happen because of that little stunt. Well, not because of the stunt, but because he kind of gave it to us like that, I think it's kind of dead. And he wanted us to at least have some form of what the story was going to be. Some inkling. And it sucks, but it's all good. I mean, it's not good at all, but it is what it is. So I'm playing the game for what it is today. A really amazing first-person shooter. It doesn't even have to have cutscenes. It doesn't have to have storytelling. It doesn't have to have anything, because it's all based upon you. And it's all based upon you experiencing it firsthand, first person, in Gordon's shoes, what happens. And that's amazing. I like those games. Hell, Gordon doesn't say a fucking word. He's basically mute. And yeah. Anyway, rant over. Uh, that was my 2 cents on the matter. And yeah, we can get this show on the road because that's what matters, right? Let's see here. Okay. So, we're gonna, let me see here. Okay.
Greetings.
My bunny hopping skills, as you can see, pretty lackluster right now. I haven't tried. I used to practice speedrunning this game until I realized that my hand-eye coordination and my dexterity will not allow me to do such a completely ludicrous task. See, look, like, I always fuck it up.
Hello, Gordon Freeman.
I will, however, use FPS values to cheese stuff. Because why not? I'm fucking stupid. That never happened. Is it recording stuff? Whatever. It is a tool for speedrunning, so I mean, even as a speed counter at the bottom, if you can see that.
Gordon, here you are. We just sent the
No, why are you going into the chair?
Boosted the anti-mass spectrometer.
God damn it.
105%.
Thank you.
It's about to go critical.
Mess up all your shit even more. Whoop. I actually streamed this not too long ago.
I'm afraid we'll be deviating a bit from standard analysis procedures today,
That was not
Gordon.
lined up as much as I wanted it to
Yes,
be.
but with good reason.
That one was good.
This is a rare opportunity for us. This is the purest sample we've seen yet.
And, potentially, the most unstable.
Now, if you follow standard
That's pretty
insertion
good.
procedures, everything will be fine.
I don't know how you can say that, although I will admit that the possibility of a...
Gordon doesn't need to hear all this. He's a
I
highly
don't need to
trained
hear all this.
professional.
Right.
I've assured the administrator that nothing will go wrong.
Ah, yes, you're right. Gordon, we have complete confidence in you.
Well, go ahead. Let's let him in now.
You know how I used to play this game? Like this. And you loved it. This, 30 FPS? Oh yeah, this is great. And then like, this, I thought was amazing. But now we're at 100, which is like, oh god, oh boy.
Alright, Gordon, your suit should keep you comfortable for all this. The specimen will be delivered to you in a few moments. If you would be so good as to climb up and start the rotors, we can bring the anti-mass spectrometer to 80% and hold it there until the carrier arrives.
I've also gotten so used to pressing that button that I know exactly when it opens at the right time for me to press it, which is kind of silly.
We'll take it from here. Hour 2, stage
I was also debating on getting Call of Duty World War II,
2.
simply because it is not Treyarch or Infinity Ward, but it's Sledgehammer, which has made some pretty good stuff in the past, I believe. It's familiar. Sledgehammer sounds familiar. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. I've actually seen it. I've actually looked up reports. Like, I want to say port reports, but that's more a Total Biscuits thing, and I don't think they'll do World War II. If he does, then fuck yeah. I mean, TV's pretty fucking honest about those types of things. My Call of Duty Ghosts, I wish he would have done one for that because I wasted my money because it was horrible. Horrible. It's not working, guys. It's not really working that well. I will tell you one thing you can do. You can lower your FPS to about 20-ish, and flip. Now I can skip all of the teleportation triggers. Like that. You know, because it's fun. Also, if the game freezes like it is right now, it's because I'm checking chat. I always want to make sure that I'm keeping up to speed with chat. I'm just gonna stand up here. If I stand up here, will it like... Oh, it keeps me up here. Because it skips all of the teleportation triggers, including the one that teleports you down there, which is hilarious. Now, how Gordon survives any of this with full health, I don't really understand. That's kind of crazy to think about. Really? Because you're letting me through. Oh, shit, no. I also know everything there is to know about this game. Like, this is one of the games that I just know. Yep. Damn it! I could have, oh god damn it, I didn't start the chat.
Tried to warn you. I never thought I'd see a resonance cascade, let alone create it. Gordon, you're alive. Thank God for that hazard suit. I'm afraid to move him and fall
thank G-Man for this hazard suit.
Get to the surface as soon as you can and let someone know we're stranded down here. You'll need me to activate the retinal scanners. I'm sure the rest of the science team will gladly help you.
So, spoiler alert, G-Man is an island. Oh god, just said it. G-Man the Nihilith. Hello? So, about that Zen chapter in Black Mesa. Pretty stoked for that. You know, I fucking played through the entire goddamn game without any sleep. Back in 2012. Played through all the Black Mesa all at once. Give me your pistol. Thank you. But yeah. Hi guys. Nope. Sorry. Fuck. Oh yeah. Forgot about that. Yep. Oh, hi zombie. Hi zombie. Bye zombie. A lot of people don't know about this either. There's this guy.
No! Stay back! Gordon!
And he fades out of existence. That crab's usually not facing that direction. Walking past it might have triggered that. It is easier to bunny hop with the mouse wheel. Open sesame. Thank you. Come again. Erg. What is this? And of course, you know, you're supposed to write this down, there's a gauntlet, and there's just a fuck that. Whoops! I remember bouncing off of that way. I know I can do it this way. If you just do this, and then... Yep. Whoops, I totally fucked that up. That's okay.
You got me a present?
Whoa. Thank you for the cheer, the bird brand. Thank you. How are you tonight? I don't have my dual monitors set up right now. I could set it up real quick, but it's I do need it for these streams. I just haven't got it set up yet. I got one of those new Asus monitors, the 144 hertz, and ever since I did all of that, I haven't plugged in the other one. But yeah, how are you tonight? I was actually kind of shocked when you cheered, because I'm not used to hearing Alecto's voice. Give me the battery.
My God, what are you
hell? I never hit that. Fuck. Reloading stops your ability to act. Whoa! It just crashed. Hope you're doing well. Just watching hockey with Twitch in the background. Sweet. My game just crashed. I don't know why. Let's try this again.
Hello.
I don't think I can do the door glitch now.
I'm going to
Nope.
stay here. and leave you a couple.
However, I kind of want to see if it's going to crash at the same point. Let's try. It didn't kill me. Okay. I'll be back for you when you're done busting out of your door. I want my early shotgun.
Hey, Gordon.
He's kind of dead already, man. Open the door. Open the door.
Ooh,
Thank
so-
God. Yeah, I know, head crab. It's fine. Is there stuff down here? I don't remember. It is. Battery. And a health kit. Sweet. Did you break out of your... Still having problems? I know this feels. It's fine. All you have is like a pistol clip anyway, so it's fine. Oh, I think he finally broke out. I heard him break down stuff. Alright, let's see if I can do this. You stupid fuck. Thank you. I used to be able to do that like effortlessly.
Good to see you.
Yep. I also didn't do that very well. I had crabs. Give me all of my shit back. Ouch, one hit me, but it's fine. Whoop! Here's the part. I always save right here. Well, not right at the save point, but
Hey, what the hell are you doing down there?
this.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Yes, let's get the hell out of here. You gonna follow me this time? Go on. Are you fucking kidding me, Barney? Seriously? That's why I save right here.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Gotta trigger his talking. Dodge that, kill him. Throw down a grenade like that. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, we might
You
have
come
to
with
do
me.
this too much.
You... Really, dude? Fuck! You know what? I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Alright. Invisible zombie. I'll take it. Oh, heal me.
With mine, I can give you something for the pain.
Yes. Dude, please do. Alright, there we go. God damn it. Why that scientist didn't grab the shotgun is beyond me. Okay. Woo!
I can't hold on much longer.
Ladders are really funny in Half-Life. You have to be looking at them a certain way, at a certain angle, or you'll just hit them and fall. Same thing about falling damage. They will save you from falling damage. Your arms will not be ripped off. you'll just not take damage. Because magic. Thank you, game. Thank you. I appreciate it. And then we're gonna skip this entire chapter because I'm a lazy ass fuck.
For God's sake, open the silo door! They're coming!
Lead the way.
Whenever he's about to say they're coming for us, right when he's about to say they're you just interrupt him and tell him to fuck off. I don't know if that's... Oh, shit. Oh, good. It did. If he's not dead in the middle like that, it'll close in on you and you're stuck. You can correct it by crawling through the vent and triggering it, but I'd rather not. The downside to it is you lose access. What the fuck, dude? You just took an entire clip to the face. I also pressed that. It didn't do anything. Lots of time wasting here, obviously. I'm gonna do this. And I died because I planned that. That was actually a trick. No, just kidding. I'm fucking terrible. I'm still terrible. I'm still garbage. I'm a piece of shit. Why can I not grip the fucking ladder? Gordon, do your job. You're a theoretical physicist. This should not be that difficult for you. Thank you! That's all I asked for. Taking the elevator would have been faster at that point. Hi, Hound Eyes. You're all dead. And the bull squid. Fuck you. Oh no! Fuck all of that, and I'm getting into the hole. Nope! I'm falling into the acid because I'm a retard. And that didn't kill him? Alright, whatever. The game is basically saying, oh, you're gonna use your cheese strats, huh? No, you're not. This is the anniversary stream. You're not gonna do shit. I'm not even gonna attempt to jump that like I normally do, because it'll fail. I also want to stand right here and jump, because running at this frame rate, sometimes you get stuck in the elevator and it will just destroy your armor and health immediately. I think that should be good enough. Nope, 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 nope. That's fine. Hi, zombie. Put up. Whoops. I gave him a less excruciating death. Excruciating death. Alright. There. Go to the sound. Go to the explosions. You want explosions. You do not want me. Go the fuck down there. Thank you. Hey, zombie, hit me. Aww. Sometimes I'm gonna hit it and just fall straight down. I've also tried bunny hopping this section, and I fail miserably every time. Every time. I missed. It's okay. It's like I have like 98 shells. Fuck you guys. Bye. I should have probably redid that. I'm gonna redo that actually. Oh. Sure. I'll just redo this really quick. Nope, not wasting a shell on you this time. You can go to hell and die. Alright. Thanks, game. Woo! That was a close one. Whee! Shut up. It's faster just to shoot the grates, honestly, than by switching. Caught you off by surprise, so I killed you twice. Nope. God, I can't get the... There we go. Now there are 3. Go get the nice, pretty sound. Whoa! I don't know what that was or how that happened, but ooh, I'm glad it didn't actually happen. And then this bull squid runs in terror instead. What the fuck am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. And I'm gonna save it here, because... Why? Whew! Yeah, momentum told me to go fuck myself. That's what happened. Freeman! No, I'm not here for you. Or you zombie. Get that thing going. I remember growing up, I used to get stuck here. Because I'd get up there and I wouldn't know what the fuck to do. I'd turn both of these on and still be... Why? I don't know why that just happened. I don't know why I grabbed this ladder so fast. That's really stupid of me. Whatever. This stream has just been full of mistakes. Mistakes have been made. It's fine. It happens. Do this, do here, and boop. Oh, yeah, it's over there. I need. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. See, I'm not total garbage. I'm just kind of garbage. Okay. Just checking chat again. I swear I do need that extra monitor. I know you want me to pet you. I'm not petting you. Alright. So now both things are on, and we can go turn them on and roast this fucker. Ow, he nicked me. Being nicked is not fun. And I kind of do use a lot of my grenades here, but it's kind of worth it. I'm also being called, so give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. I think it's back, yep, okay. Burn, you bitch. I think it's weird, isn't it? Oop, wrong way. Why did I do that? Why was that a thing? Please tell me. Why? Why? Why, game? Now I'm taking fucking unnecessary shit damage. And I'm drowning in shit. So tell me why. God damn it. Okay, take 2, since I've been failing this entire stream anyway. Almost happened again. I was about to be like, no. Let's see if I can get this right. If you jump right here, nope. Also, if you do this, you'll die. That's what happens. Whatever. I'm happy with that. It's fine. All your trip mines. All of them. Every last one. This. That. I'm out of here because I don't want roasted. You're dead. Actually kill myself like that. If you're not careful, you can actually get smushed by that door because it's a piece of shit.
Mister, you can get the power on. Take me off.
Won't take me off. Okay. Always come down here to get this stuff because you get python bullets. They're not the smartest. I don't want to focus. What to say? I heard something explode. Also, fun fact, one of those boxes had crossbow bolts, right here, crossbow bolts. Where the fuck do you get a crossbow this early? You don't. Unless there's something else that I still do not know about this game. But I doubt that. Not being cocky, I'm just very informed. That was dumb. Okay. Gonna peek. Gonna peek. You're gonna throw a grenade. And you're gonna die. And I'm gonna get your gun. Hi, head crab. Okay. Peek. Jesus Christ. Really? Head crab. Hi. I'm falling for your shit, head crab. Give you so much health. It's like they expect you to really need it here. It's weird. Alright. I had a grab. You totally failed that time. I'll leave you up here to play with the grunts later. Yep. Woo! Not this way yet. Just gonna stand there? Okay. Hey, head crab. I had crab. You know, come to think of it, where did those grunts even come from? There was no other way that more grunts could have came there. There's just no way. Magic. And miracles and fucking mist. These head crabs hit me more than you do. What's up with that? Alright, this is the part that really sucks. You gonna come? Eh? No? No. Two. Oh, you are. Oh, that was not intended. I could have skipped this whole area by trip mine hopping, but that also requires grenade jumping at the very end. And,
Freeman, I've been waiting for you. One of your scientist pals said to give you a message. You're supposed to take this old rail system up to some kind of satellite delivery rocket. I don't know where it is exactly, and the old guy was so worried about getting out of here alive, he didn't tell me.
Yeah?
The thing is, the military aborted the launch, so when you do find the rocket, you'll have to get up to the control room and launch it yourself.
I didn't know that would go off. It would never set.
Freeman, I've been waiting for you. One of your scientist pals said to give you a message. You're supposed to take this old rail system up to some kind of satellite delivery rocket. I don't know where it is exactly, and the old guy was so worried about getting out of here alive, he didn't tell me. Main thing is, the military aborted the launch, so when you do find the rocket, you'll have to get up to the control room and launch it yourself. He said something about a Lambda team needing the satellite in orbit if they're ever going to clean up this mess.
Oh! You reached for your fucking gun. That was a mistake. Let's see. Okay. Oh! Whoops! Alt-tabbing doesn't freeze the game like I thought it did.
Freeman, I've been waiting for you.
Yes.
One of your scientist pals said
Yes,
to give
you
you a
have.
message. You're supposed to
You've
take
been
this
waiting
old
all
rail
this
system up
time.
to some kind of satellite delivery rocket. I don't know where it is exactly, and the old guy was so worried about getting out of here alive, he didn't tell me. Main thing is, the military aborted the launch, so when you do find the rocket, you'll have to get up to the control room and launch it yourself.
No
He
way.
said something about a Lambda team needing the satellite in orbit if they were ever going to clean up this mess.
I have a theory. Barneys are clones.
Yeah, let's go.
Except for Otis. Actually, Barneys and Otises. Clones. Think about that. Oh, natural causes. There's his body, bouncing. He just loves to bounce. Oh, there it went. Full ammo for this, might as well start using it. I like saving this ammo because it's really powerful. But, fuck it. Who gives a shit? About 100 everything. Might as well use it. Oh no. I should be able to... No? No, 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 no. Yes. Motherfucker. Oh. Well, that's a thing. I have an idea. Really? Really? Whatever. I'll redo it. Because I'm lazy. I don't want to go around. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. God damn it. What the fuck? Well, that's weird. fuck it, I guess. I'll just go around. It's fine, everything else has fucking failed this stream. Hahaha, bitch. I love tripping out head crabs. It's great. You what? Whoosh! This is the... No! I pressed the wrong button! It never happened. You didn't see anything. The fuck did they grenade themselves? Like, what? That was a good shot. I'm not shooting my own horn or anything, but pretty clutch. Oh, high trip mines haven't been. That didn't happen either. Oh, hi! Oh, yes, this part. So basically what you do is... Oh yeah, I remember that alien slave, telefragging me once. That was great. Get him, Barney. Or not. It's a, you know, it's fine. It's I'll take care of it.
I got another one.
You didn't get shit. Oh, well, Barney has a human shield. Oh, hello there. Take this. It's a present. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Yep. Hi, buddy. Python to the fucking face. Never ceases to fail. Never fails. Here. Nothing sees me. Even that thing, well, it sees me now, but fuck you! Oh, you're shooting the other... Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, and then this part. Can't even see it. You just dodge that entirely. Bye! Oh, I kind of need to go through there, huh? What are you looking at? He's like staring at me like, what you gonna do? Fuck you, alien Vorta slave. Hi. Good peek. Or you're gonna run around like a retard. That's fine too. Those grunts, they never learn not to fucking peek. don't fucking peek, or you're gonna die. It's a good lesson. I can never jump these. Nope. And then fuck this part entirely. Oh, except that guy. That guy doesn't like me very much. You do this. And then... That is not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted either. There's a certain... I hate everything. I hate everything. What? Really? That's hilarious. I meant to do that. I hate this. I hate that I fucked this up too. Go, 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 go! And I'm stuck. I gotta do this, otherwise I get stuck. Really? That was not a death sound. Death sound.
95%.
Those AR grenades come in handy later. I don't necessarily use them all the time. For, you know, actually killing stuff. I use them for getting past things that suck. Not those. I use them for getting past, like for instance this part. If you AR grenade at a certain point, they go into like a defensive position to brace for impact and stops all combat. Same thing with alien slaves, they do the same thing, it's kind of weird. But, shit. Okay, good. Oh, shit! I bet I can't control this. That would be useful. Yeah, I could never do the B-hop like it's intended. Straight ahead, Scotty. Give me all of your shit. Thank you. Or like this part. The gun shoots really fast, and you don't want to be dealing with stupid grunt either. This part's just hilarious.
They say he was at Ground Zero. Science team? You think he was responsible? Sabotage, maybe? Yeah, maybe. All I know for sure is he's been killing my buddies. Oh yeah, he'll pay. He will definitely pay.
Will I, though? This part especially. And then if you're good, like I just did, I'm not like the best at it, for, you know, by any means, but if you're fast enough, you can dodge his AR grenade launch, like I just did, and that kind of stuns him too. Because while he's launching it, he just kind of stands there, doesn't do anything. And then this part, you can just be like, hi. Or you can be a fucking moron like that. It's fine. It's completely fine. You're not supposed to be out here, but it doesn't hurt you, because, you know, it's fine. This part's also fun to cheese. There's this whole, like, well, the whole thing is called apprehension, I think. But it's basically, you have, like, this underwater area to do. You only actually have to do one part of it. Because you can just do this. Oh, look, okay. We're good. Because you gotta release these barrels to do stuff, and it's, you know, we don't got time for that. We got shit to do. We gotta save the world. Not really. We have to doom the world, actually, and then save it later. Because that's how the games work. We gotta fuck it over first before we can save it. And then this part's just total bullshit, because you're just like, oh no, giant fishy, I hate ocean in general, water. Doing you a favor. So I try to skip water parts. This part you can skip pretty easily. You can just do this. Okay, thank you. That was slow. And you're good. You don't have to worry about it. And you can do this. Oh, fuck. Again, you have another Ichthyosaur that just poofs in. He just loves to, you know, taunt you and fuck around. It's fine. I hate worms that eat your fucking energy. It's crazy. And then you also gotta go up here and turn this thing on. Before you do that, you gotta shoot G-Man in the face. Oh, he must have already went. Whoops, okay. I'm silly. That was silliness right there. That was complete retardation. Fuck you. And in this part, you can just kind of do this, and then go... Shit, I didn't do it right. Oh, it ran this way! Sometimes you can cheese the Vortigaunt to open the door for you, because, you know, that's how it works. Everyone in the facility, even the aliens, have access. You do not. I'm doing you a favor, trust me. remember the first time I did that, I was so lost. I was like, what am I even doing with my life? This is another part I like using the AR grenades. You can just be like, stop it. You know, just make it stop. Here's the biggest use of the AR grenades. The spies.
Freeman, right? I've got a message for you. Make sure you don't...
And then he gets miraculously killed by bullet cancer. Instantaneous bullet cancer. Oh no, we gotta dodge.
I see it. Outside for questioning. Nope, just kidding. We're just gonna throw him in a trash compactor and leave him. Why? 'Cause that's what we do. We do not think. We just do. 'Cause we're grunts. Grunts cannot bring. Yeah, and then, you know, these trash compactors, they're vehicles. You can, without any sort of console or any sort of levers or anything, you can just tell them to stop. It's fine. And of course you got our handy dandy crowbar again. So they took all of our weapons. We gotta get them back. I mean, you won't get those weapons back. Why the grunts didn't just toss your weapons in the fucking pit is beyond me. Who really gives a shit? I don't. Maybe they just kept them because they were like, ooh, the weapons of Gordon Freeman. Yeah, who knows? And you get a pistol right here. Like right here. Just kill this guy. He breaks his fucking neck. I'm getting a massage. 1 second. Message. Woo! That pipe's a trap. Yeah, told you. I did not plan that at all. Just lined up perfectly, thought I would take it. Seemed like a good idea. I like how Black Mesa has a processing plant for all of the meat chunks that we create. It's a great thing to behold to everyone involved. I'm not going in that way. That way would have been bad. Yeah, I gotta have our mincer. I mean, no good processing plant's good without any form of mincemeat. Mincemeat. Oh shit. And you go, you're dead. Oh look, some of our stuff. What the fuck is that shit? I heard a bunch of bull squid nonsense. Okay, so I've just been informed that I need bleh. I am needed somewhere, so I will be right back.
sort of back. Sorry about the AFK. There were some things that required my attention. Back. I just realized my mic is far away. Alright, so basically, we're gonna be, I was planning on just beating Half-Life. I can beat Half-Life relatively quickly, and by quickly I mean it usually takes me like 45 minutes to go through it. I don't speed run it. I mean I can speed run certain parts with a bit of skill, but there are some parts where I can't do the mechanics and tricks that done failed miserably. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of, well, I mean, I got to get something done really quick. However, we are not going to stream I'm actually going to be playing some Destiny. I know a lot of people either love the game, hate the game, love to hate the game. I don't get those people that love to hate stuff. It's weird. I've heard a lot of negativity about Destiny. I heard Destiny 1 was really good up to a certain point. But hey, I mean, that's games in general. So, anyway, enough of that. We will be streaming Destiny momentarily. Gonna see what we can do, see what we can get done. There are a few things I do need to get done. And it's basically been the one thing that's been keeping my Borderlands craving going. It's kind of like Borderlands, sort of, kind of, in a way. Same thing, essentially. Bungie made their own version of Halo that they wanted to make like their game. But it's also got RPG aspects to it, and that's something that I really like. Let's see. There's something I need to do. Restart.